This IRL streamer just crashed out over a woman and ended up smashing the window of his rental while live streaming it.
I'm gonna kill her! I'm gonna her up! I can't believe this! I don't care, dude. I don't care, bro. I got glass in my hand. I don't care, bro. I can't take this anymore.
Oh boy, yeah, that's one way to react. So this is Ice Poseidon. We've recently talked about some of his antics in Japan, but he basically pioneered the modern version of IRL streaming, as he was by far the largest IRL streamer on Twitch, until he was banned for essentially being deemed a brand risk after he was swatted numerous times, with the final one being on the plane in LAX.
An online personality, somebody who streams video online, says it was a bomb threat and it was a prank. He says he was the target.
I felt really bad for everybody on the plane because they just had to sit there because of this guy who called. He called in and said that I had a bomb on the plane. That's what he said. He was pretending to be me.
And I mean, the laundry list of things that has happened throughout his career is too much to name here, but it's safe to say he's been a controversial figure for a while. But recently, he's been doing this challenge of IRL streaming 100 days straight while in Asia. And this has definitely taken a massive mental toll on the guy, especially a month in. We're actively watching a dude completely lose his mind live. And this is all really about a bunch of self-inflicted reasons that stems from the types of people he associates with, his actions while streaming, the toxic audience that's entertained by his downfall, and the people who are actively hunting the guy down, and then his girlfriend. And as I said previously, this is all happening while he's live streaming 24/7. So there's obviously a lot to cover, but let's stick to the main moments around this big viral crash out. Apparently, this live stream challenge has put a lot of stress on him and his girlfriend, as his girlfriend is not with him in Japan. She's at home in the US. He's live streaming 24/7, so he can't really be there for her. And he's also being a dumbass around other women on his live stream. And I mean, that just definitely rubs salt in the wounds of his girl. So I guess one of the big things that people are talking about is there's some nose job speculations. And I'm saying speculations because I don't know what's true. But people are saying that she stole $20,000 from ICE to go get a nose job. And the nose job apparently didn't go well. Hence the reaction.
I can't believe this!
But from what I can tell, that's not true. At least the first half. I did confirm with ICE that she did not steal the money from him, and he willingly paid for it. But here's one of the viral clips that led up to the viral crash out.
Yeah, she's f***ing man. I'm over here working my ass off, trying to make f***ing money for us to f***ing live. And she's complaining that I was mean to her for or whatever, dude. I don't even remember what the conversation was. Just I was just trying to say that if I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit, if you can just work with me and if you can just make me feel better in that moment so I can get out of this little cycle that I'm in, and then I can feel better afterward.
Yeah, I mean, this is the downside of live streaming 24/7 for over a month, especially if you don't have clear and set boundaries with your significant other. Small problems suddenly become big problems. And if that happens, without a doubt, you will go insane.
I don't want it. I said, I don't want it, bro. If you want to, I'll break up with you. I don't know. I need somebody who's going to be with me through thick and thin, support my feelings when I'm out here working my ass off while you're sitting home doing nothing. You're at home doing nothing. I'm out here working my ass off, going mentally insane, so you can live a good life. And I'm the bad guy? Well, you're at home doing nothing. Dude, it's f***ed up, man. It's f***ed up.
Obviously, it escalated from there.
About telling girls, oh, they got big tits, son. I'm like, yeah, they got big tits. You, I don't give a f***. They got big tits. Yeah, I'm impressed by it. I don't give a f*** anymore. I don't give a shit. Not nothing, bro. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of getting pressed by her too. Bro, I could f*** so many of these goddamn girls out here and I don't. Okay, you better be thankful for that shit. If I want to say a bitch got big tits, yeah, a bitch got big tits. What about it? Get the f*** over it.
So, I mean, this just looks like it's two emotionally immature people dating in public where there's 30,000 live people watching most of their interactions. So that's a nightmare for anyone, to be honest. And clearly it got to a point where he just completely lost it.
You kill her! Go! You're up! I can't believe this! I don't care, dude. I don't care, bro. I got my hand. I don't care, bro. I can't take this anymore. Bro, it's not broken. Good. Glass in my hand, man. Good. Yes. Stop the car.
Oh my god.
Stop the car. Huh? Stop the car.
He's going insane. Stop the car.
Look at this car, man.
Are you okay, bro?
I'm fine. I'm fine, bro.
Crashing out. He's crashing out.
I don't know why you can't just support me, man. Your worst time ever! Oh, worst fucking time! Get out of this car!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, this is just sad. I mean, like, at what point do you pull the plug and take a break? Because filming yourself act like this for profit is fascinating, to put it lightly. But people are reporting saying that he did this inside of a taxi cab, but I did confirm that this was a rental that he himself rented. So, I mean, hey, at least he's not burdening some innocent taxi driver for just being the driver as his girl pushed him to a breaking point. But this is what happened after he got back into the car.
Sometimes you just black out. Especially when you're feeling really bad mentally. The feelings are uncontrollable. I just...
Hey, you need to rest.
I'm not actually going to kill her. I was just so mad I couldn't control what I was saying. That's just how I felt. It was hyperbole.
Right. Yeah, that's the massive downside of live streaming for over a month straight until you have a mental breakdown. But the upside is, I mean, obviously it's lucrative. The dude is making some serious bank from this. This is essentially just a live reality TV show that everyone can join at any time. But thankfully, he does go on to address the window.
I got to pay for this windshield. It's probably going to be expensive.
Maybe we'll receive.
How much is this? How much will this cost?
We have our insurance. So.
I don't think the insurance will apply to punching a window.
Did you punch?
Yeah, I punched it. I'm surprised I didn't just go straight through the window, honestly.
Maybe homeless. Because of homeless. Homeless threw the snowball last time. So it was a week already.
Whatever.
I mean, hey, at least he's not wanting to commit insurance fraud live, and he did address fixing the window right away. So it seems like he's doing the bare minimum here, hopefully. But obviously, all of this commotion has caused the Japanese public to release a wanted poster with all of these IRL streamers who are currently streaming in Japan or have been streaming in Japan. And of course, Johnny Somali has decided to reinsert himself into this, claiming that ICE is his leader. And then obviously he doubled down with a video.
Hello to the people of Japan and the people of the world. I want to make this message because I've been gone for a long time. Let me introduce myself if you don't know me already. I am Johnny Somali. I am part of the criminal nuisance live streamer gang called CX. I am a high-ranking member in the black sheep of the family. We are ran by our top leader, Ice Poseidon. He's the leader of CX and Miskiff, the leader of OTK. We are part of a live streaming international criminal mafia of nuisance streamers that have came to Japan to bring you freedom, to bring you American values. Never stop Johnny Somali. You'll never stop Ice Poseidon, Paul Danino, who is my mentor, my teacher, my leader. If it was not for Ice Poseidon, I would have never came to Japan.
But it actually turns out that this account that created the wanted poster showing them is allegedly a troll account ran by Johnny or an affiliate. So it does kind of make sense that Johnny immediately used this post to insert himself into the conversation. At this point, they're kind of acting like crabs in a bucket. They're just dragging each other down and taking turns on crashing out. Ice is definitely not the leader or mentor of Johnny, though, as he's made it very clear that he doesn't want to associate with him at all.
And if you try to arrest Ice Poseidon, if you try to stop Paul Danino or any of our group, if you try to stop ABZ Abdullah, the terrorist, the one that paid for all of our kick deals and steak deals, if you try to stop ABZ Abdullah, this fat I promise you I'll be back in Japan soon. You'll never stop Kang Joel. You'll never stop Hugh Sama, Showtime, and all these leeches. we will destroy Japan. And I promise you, if you arrest any of them, if you stop any of them, if you attack any of them, I will come back to Japan and I will bring back vengeance.
Yeah, the dude is currently banned from going to Japan and he's stuck in Korea for who knows how long due to this ongoing trial. So it's not like he can actually pull up to Japan and do anything. And speaking of which, this is definitely not going to help his trial. What will be interesting to see though is what his trial outcome will be, because just looking at it, he's been playing all of his cards in the worst way possible. So you would think that he would get some serious time for all of this because he's doing everything wrong, essentially. Because the dude is literally doing the opposite of what any reasonable person would do in a situation like this. So it'll be really interesting to see what he actually ends up getting in South Korea. But when it comes to Ice Poseidon, though, he's not even halfway done when it comes to his 100-day stream marathon, and he's already crashing out like that. So I'm worried worse things are going to happen throughout this, but who knows? Hopefully my worries are wrong. That is not stopping the Japanese public from literally hunting Ice. So he's had his life threatened multiple times. He's currently being stalked. So the Japanese public, they are just over with any live streamers who can come across as disrespectful for their culture. And I mean, after Johnny Somali, it makes sense to me that they would push back on anyone who's essentially profiting from being live and teetering on being disrespectful in their country. But either way, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, so I would definitely recommend checking it out. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Peace.